Hey guys, this is another series in my shorts of lies, basically a little bit longer video for you. So, lies obviously they take from the self and they inhibit you if you ever find yourself in difficult times because you don't know where you are and what you are. So, in the Bible, that frightening book, that it's written that the worst sin of all is the lie because it leads to all the rest of them essentially. It's a catalyst. And I've got a theory on the worst lie is sexual abuse. So basically, for those of you who have not picked up on that already or put those two and two things together, and for the stalkers out there and the people that are involved in these sorts of nefarious things that they think is acceptable because they've told themselves it's acceptable or they've had other people tell them it's acceptable, which sort of amounts to the same thing. All spurious lies. Basically, sexual abuse is the greatest lie because it's taking the goodness from somebody in their entirety. It's taking their sacredness and their wonderment and it's covering their soul with a dark, heavy blanket. It's doing the devil's work in the worst possible way. It's confusing their mind. It's confusing their body. It's confusing their hormones. It's a really abysmal. It's an abysmal thing to do and an abysmal practice to undertake under any circumstances. So, the great lie, in my opinion, is sexual abuse, and that leads to the masses of people becoming sheep. Because you get a collective Stockholm syndrome, which is the person is essentially in love with the trauma and in love with the traumatizers. So the lie becomes the truth in essence, and people follow this macabre cycle of evil, round and round and round and round. And that, in essence, is the situation we find ourselves in today more than ever. So when you think, or collectively when an individual thinks that society is a conspiracy against them or otherwise, absolutely not. It's a conspiracy against itself, which is the individual. So society is nothing more in ultimate than what the individual does, what the individual puts in themselves and what the individual then in turn puts out to everybody else. Sexual abuse is the worst crime. There is no other greater lie. So it's complete disenfranchisement of the human being in all its sacredness. So with that, I wish you all well and suggest that you have a good cogitate on that one, because these are no gentle words. This is serious business. Take care. Bye.